Hi guys, been into this fish about 5 minutes now, and it looks like we may have actually started tiring it. I'm in a bit of an unorthodox position. The fish is behind me, but this is the only angle I seem to be able to stop the runs of the fish. I know it's unorthodox, you know, I'm actually turned away from where the fish is actually running, but this way I've actually been able to take some line back. It's a method I learned on the water, the old fort, where I couldn't stop any of the carp taking line unless I faced in the opposite direction. So it's a little tip that if you get, you know, last resort, if you can't stop the fish running without, I mean, I'm on 29 drag. If I go any higher, the reel locks up, which is something I don't want to do. Not with this one. As you can see, it's still got fight in it, still taking line. And it's still fighting out. We may not get this fish in. It may be just too big, you know. And I don't think it is that big. I think we're talking somewhere between 4 and 8 kilogram. I had a feeling it was a nice zander. If you see when I'm facing in front of it, the line just rips off the reel. But if I come sideways or even opposite direction, this has got a second wind of energy, this, for some reason. I suppose the fish rests as well as I'm resting. I've got tension on it all the time, but I seem to be losing power. And I don't want it going around the corner of that. That I'm sorry. I've only just actually bought yesterday. I've only actually bought yesterday. It's like we might have got a little bit of line back off this fish. Looks like it weakened then. It's what to see. As I said, I am on the top, setting up my reel without blocking it out. Yeah, I'm making a little headway now. Not much. I say it's 50-50 now. He's taking a bit, we're taking a bit. Get some food. It's taking line again. like how our power's in red and the fish don't seem to tie in. We won't struggle if that was any lower than that. You can see aiming away from the fish seems to be able to stop that one. Another boost of strength. Just don't like how the screen goes down, but the rod doesn't. It's the rod I need down, and I can't get it lower than that. It's a strong fish, anyway, whatever it is. It's still taking the line from there, which is not what I like. Not ideal. We've got a bit of power back on our power bar, that's good. It's not enough. Not enough resistance on the reel to do a proper job of tiring it. Not getting anywhere. Off it goes again. Like I said, we'll try and get this in, but no guarantees. Seems to be getting stronger, not weaker. There are fish in here that will be impossible for me to get in. There's some. I should be okay up to 13 kilogram, 15 kilogram with this setup. Dependent on the species, that is, how they fight. I've been hooked into this about 20 minutes now, and it doesn't want to tire. I think we're at a stalemate there, we're 50-50. Again, a little bit more. See the power drop down, it's crazy that. Well, that power bar in that red. There's not much going on here, guys. It's seem to have met my match. Fishing the same place and the 8-meter pool. Same as the other stream previous to this. Oh, looks like it could be round the corner. I think the line's round, you know, I think we've got the Fish round the corner back to us. If anybody does go fishing in real life, watch this be a foul-looped zander about 1.5 kilogram coming in backwards. I've had that before. Not with a zander, but with another fish, you know. Ooh, the power's gone down on that. Yeah. I think it, oh what? Let's like if I can get the power up a bit. I've never had to eat. I do eat a lot when I'm fishing, but I've never had to eat this much just to bring one fish in. And I wouldn't actually be drinking or eating while I'm bringing a fish in. I'd do it after, so shouldn't need to stock up while we're actually fighting a fish. Maybe I don't fish for big enough fish in my country. I'm just trying to build the power bar up at the top. I don't seem to have anything in stock now. I've used it all up. Oops, here we go. And another last run. Get it turned, it's coming. But by reeling in continuous, it just takes it very fast off the power bar. My biggest fish up to now is a 15 kilogram catfish, and it didn't fight like this. Not saying this is a catfish. But it's a heavy sort of weighted fish. It seems to be solid, you know. Making a little back on it every bit. could have been a bit more forceful if I had more coffee and tea to get the power bar up. I keep having to pause to let the power bar build up again. That would good. That's treat the power bar the opposite way. Can't work out how to add food to balance the. I just had a drink of one drink of moonshine and it took the power bar up. Had a piece of cheese and had another drink of moonshine and it took the power bar down. So I don't quite get that. And there's nothing in the instructions telling you drink this to do that I've come across. A lot of guesswork in the game. Trial and error sort of thing. Every time I feed, it seems to make the fish stronger. I think I'm feeding the fish. Can't see it, can you? I'm making a bit of way with it then. I have pulled in at this stage, pulled out a fish at this stage, so I'm not expecting it to be landed until it's actually in the net. Oh, got it to surface. It does look like a cat. Well, it beat 15, that's my record. Looks a bit bigger than 15, that one. Oh, look at the state of my power bar. Where is it? I think if I reeled now, that power would go off. Got a little bit up there. A little bit longer. Trying to turn. And give us another bar of power. Holy dove, the bugger. What do you think, guys? Is he coming in or what? I don't like that banging up and down the they've got the game doing. Is it close enough yet to get it within it? I think it might be. Let's have a go. Hey, it's a personal record. That's my biggest fish of the game in 5 weeks since I've been started playing. I think that's more or less our limit with this gear. That was quite a good fight. That I was fighting it 5 minutes, and the stream is half an hour long. Goodness! So I'll close that one. Close that one down. I can. I'll tell you what I'll do, guys. I'll go and weigh the fish in, and so that we can see what it was worth. That's a good way to end the stream on. Show you what it pays, I suppose. And I think I'll stock up on some coffee and tea. It's nice to get one of them bigger fish in. I've been struggling to get anything bigger than 13 or 15, you know. I'm sure I didn't need to eat and drink as much alcohol as I did during that fight with that fish, but I know coffee puts power on, and tea. There is a streamer and a fisher lady called Lady of Games, and she's got a recipe of one monkey cola, the dearest bottle, the 60, I think it is, 1 coffee, 1 tea, 1 mulled wine, and 1 segment of the sausage, what is available in this shop here. It's like salami, or it's like a big sausage. That's the last of the recipe, and it puts more or less everything on full, but the stamina stays. That power bar regenerates pretty quick as well, so give that a go, guys. It's very dark here. I hope the light setting's okay. I took the contrast down a bit, so the colours are a bit milky, but it should show, you know, the screen picture in the dark. Pretty close, you know. Might be too far away. Stop the engine. Turn up the engine. Yeah. Okay, let's see what she gives us. 34 silver. Nice one. Nice buy price. Yeah, that's the only fish of any worth, really. The Xanders are around 2.5 kilogram. They pay out very well, and they do come in quite quick when you get them. You know, when you get settled. I could probably have. That's a good fish. Okay, guys, I'll just weigh them in. I'll show you that that's my biggest fish today. It's probably in the longest fight as well. What it the stats? There we go. Record catch. That's the fish we've just caught. I could catch spinning tackle. It's the first time I've actually seen this screen in English, so it's nice to know what the strongest contestant we've fought today as well. And it tells you what lure we got it on. That's good. Great stuff. Well, I'm pleased with that, guys. I did a similar sort of excuse me. Did a similar sort of stream a couple of days ago. If you want to laugh, what lasted about 10 minutes. I locked it was fighting similar to that, but it looked like it'd given up, sort of thing. I took the reel from 29, which I didn't do today. I left it on 29 and held it out. But I took the reel from 29 and locked it up on 30. And it went into red slowly, but the next one went rapidly into red, and I didn't have time to use the wheel and bring the friction brake or drag back, and it snapped me, guys. So be aware of that. If you don't have your tackle set up right, it only took a bit of line and me hook and spinner. Sorry, my spinner and me weight. But apart from that, I got away with keeping my rod and reel and line. So just be careful when you're setting up your, be on the cautious side. If you do lock your reel up, make sure you're only going to lose your line and your gear, your bottom, the spinner and that. Okay, I'm rambling on now. I'm happy chappy. Okay. Catch you guys again. I'll probably open a stream later on, or even now, but I'll shut this one short. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the later stream, guys. Bye.